All right, guys, here we go with the point round competition number 6. Sorry, this is a day late. Usually this is a week-long multiplayer competition, but this is going to be only 6 days since there's only 6 days left this season. If you haven't done it, I'm about to explain everything, but basically it's a way to kind of combat the burnout, the fatigue, since most of us spend most of our time in multiplayer, just to kind of incentivize it a little bit and make it fun for the last week of the season. As far as the scoring goes, the goal is to get the highest point round you can possibly get, and this is the scoring. So if you get an eagle or better on a hole, that gets you a point. A par is -1, and then any additional stroke over par is an additional -1. So a bogey is -2, a double bogey is -3, etc. Aces and throw-ins of over 175 feet, or about 53 meters, gets you 2 points, and any tap-ins for birdie or better are worth a point. All this is cumulative, so if you get a tap-in for eagle, you're going to get a point for the tap-in, a point for the eagle. If you get an ace, you get 2 points for the ace, a point for the eagle or albatross, and so on. We'll show a couple examples. There's not going to be any tap-ins awarded for KP2 or Lakeside 4. That's just so you can't turn an easy albie into a tap-in eagle and get that extra point. And then no alt accounts, just to kind of even up the playing field for those that have their accounts parked towards the end of the season. Kind of gives everyone else a little bit of an advantage that are still playing. I feel like the most common question as far as the scoring is people think it's cumulative rounds. It's just your top scoring round, not multiple rounds added together. All I need are screenshots. So this is an easy example of a screenshot of a tap-in. If you get a tap-in, before you hit that tap-in button, just take a quick screenshot to show that you got the tap-in. Basically 10 feet or less is going to get you a tap-in. Any throw-ins over 175 feet, take a quick screenshot of that as well. Sometimes these are hard to get, so my recommendation is you just start recording your rounds. I know it can be tedious, but if you really want to make sure you don't forget any screenshots, record your rounds and then you won't miss anything. Here's an example of a scorecard. So this one's all over the place, so it'll be a good example of how to add up points. So for hole 1 we get -1, for hole 2 we get 1 point, so that's basically 0. You don't get anything for birdies unless those are tap-ins. So up to hole 4 we're at 0. Hole 5 is -2 because we got a bogey, and then you get 1 point for 6, so that's -1. 3 points for the ace, so that's another 3, so that puts us at +2, and then the par is -1. Hopefully you're able to follow that, and hopefully your scorecard does not look like this, because that's not a very good point round, but that would basically be a 1 point round, so not going to get you anything, but that's just an example of how to add up the different types of scores on a scorecard. But all I need are screenshots of the scorecard, tap-ins, and throw-ins. Here's an example of what your scorecard should look like, hopefully more so Joni's score than mine. But if you add up mine, I get 1 point for 3, 3 points for 5, and a point for 7. So that's a 5-point round for me. For Joni, you got 3 aces, so that's a total of 9 points, and then each of the eagles is another one. So that's an 11-point round right there for Joni. So pretty awesome round for Joni. We're going to get into the rewards here in a second, but hopefully that gives you an idea of what you need screenshots of. All right, so this was a tough choice, but all 8-point round winners. So if you get 8-point round or higher, you automatically win an Accurate Skip Sampo with this stamp on it. So I was kind of back and forth between a musket, a Sampo, a fuse, different other popular discs that we haven't done yet. But for this number 6, point round competition number 6, I decided on the Accurate Skip Sampo. So hopefully that makes plenty of you guys happy and motivated to get yourself an 8-point round. So all you need is proof of that 8 points. Send me the proof and you'll automatically win this awesome beast stamped Accurate Skip Sampo. A little bit of a change to first, second, and third place winners. So as you see here, you still get to choose which of those 4 stamps you want. First place, you basically get to choose any disc you want, from distance driver to putter. There's a few things that Spinoff is unable to give out as gifts, like Discraft and a few others. So if you are first place, just check with me on that first place prize. Second place is a fairway through putter disc of choice, and you get to also pick one of those 4 stamps. In third place, you get mid to putter disc of choice with whichever of those 4 stamps you want. So a little bit of a change, but we can't change the underside depending on what place. So this is the only way to really distinguish first, second, and third, and make it a little more prestigious to get that first place prize for the point round competition. So good luck. I can't wait to see who our winners are this season. Seems like we get more and more participation every season. So I can't wait to see who all gets the 8-pointer and then who our top 3 are. Submitting your scores, again, all I need are screenshots of your tap-ins, your throw-ins of 175 feet or more, and your scorecard. I do not need screenshots of aces because those show up on your scorecard. So just tap-ins, just throw-ins of over 175 feet or more, and your scorecard. You can send them to me via Facebook Messenger or the Global Discord. I will include a link to both of those in the description of this video. And if this is your first time or you still have any questions about the scoring, maybe you have a good round and you're not quite sure what your score is, don't hesitate to reach out to me via one of those methods and I'm happy to clarify. Again, I appreciate all the support. I think all of us love our multiplayer rounds, and this is just a way that I came up with to kind of make them even more fun, especially towards the end of the season when we're all just kind of a little burnout, and incentivize it a little bit for possibility of some awesome rewards. Good luck, everybody.